Do you wanna stay the night?
The wedding is in a few days. How is the shopping going on? You smiled and took a look at Jungkook, who was sitting beside you before facing her. We are almost done. The only thing left is the paperwork of our new house. She smiled. So finally you guys decided on a house. I was worried if it would be done before marriage. My girlfriend is a great observer. She never finalizes things until she gets sure of it. And that's the thing I love about her the most. That I can see considering her choice in you. You smiled, but then his phone rang. He took it out and muted the ringtone before getting up. I have some work later, so would it be okay if we do the paperwork now? No problem. Let's go then. You got up and bowed at your soon-to-be mother-in-law. We'll take a leave now. She nodded. Does that mean you won't come home at night? You said, following him towards the car. If the work is done, I will. He opened the door for you. That means I can spend the night with my friends. I'm sorry, but I won't allow. He said, closing the door while you rolled your eyes. 6 months ago, you met Jungkook at a club and you both were flirting with each other. You guys even exchanged each other's numbers because it was love at first sight. Turn out your parents have connections that made things easier and you guys actually came together. Jungkook is related to mafias and also the most powerful man in the city and also good in everything that he does, even if it's kissing you. He made you crazy for him in no time and now you are deeply in love with him. Your parents suggested you guys to get married and it will also be beneficial for their business because if these two powerful companies came together, they can rule the entire business world. You are happy and excited, and same with Jungkook, but one thing that made you upset, or you can say hurt, is when you finally confessed your love for him and said I love you, but he didn't say it back. But you decided to not make it a big issue because you can see and feel the love in his actions, the way he treats you, and most importantly, you guys have moved in together a month ago just to make this relationship more stronger and to know each other better. I love this part of the house the most. You smiled and turned towards him. This turned out exactly what I thought. I'm so happy. Each and every corner of this house is a representation of our love. I just can't wait to move in with you. You smiled and your cheeks turned red as well. Wait for 4 days only. Suddenly his phone rang and he looked at you. I'll attend this call. Whoever it was, you observed that he got calls so many times, and because you were with him, he was avoiding. Thinking it might be related to his work, you ignored it. While Jungkook walked out to attend the call, you were looking the house. No matter how much you see it, you just can't get enough of it. It took you more than 3 months to do all this. You have decorated this house with your own hands and also did all the shopping for each and every single item. You really wanted to settle for life with him. You were walking through the hallway when you heard Jungkook still talking over the phone. You decided to approach him until you heard his ex's name from his mouth. Your heart dropped because he told you that he's not in contact with her. You trusted him and never doubted, but you really feel betrayed now. You decided to eavesdrop. Of course, she was perfect to fake being a girlfriend, so yes, I used her. I told you that I would never love again. Tears immediately formed in your eyes and you felt like someone ripped your heart. Now it all makes sense, the reason why he never said he loved you back. It was hard for you to take those words, so you decided to leave alone. There's no hope now, and before you ruin your life by marrying him, you thought it would be better to leave silently. Without saying a word, you left the place without caring what would Jungkook think because you left him alone there. You came back to the house where you and Jungkook lives together and started to pack your stuff. Tears dropping down from your cheeks, but you don't want to face him. You just wanted to leave silently and let him enjoy his life with the one he loves. I wish I knew what I'm choosing in that vulnerable situation. It's my fault that I expected too much and crossed my limits. You have a very cute pet dog who is so dear to you, and Jungkook as well. In a hurry, you even forget to bring him with you. You immediately rented an apartment because you didn't inform anyone about leaving home. If Jungkook finds out where you are, there's no way he's going to leave you, and right now you are not in a mood to face him. All this time, you turn off your phone because you know Jungkook will call you and will look for you as you left alone from there. And it happened. As soon as you turned on the phone, you saw 30 missed calls from Jungkook. Where the hell are you, and why not answering my calls? Now anger started to build inside you. First of all, he lied to you about his ex, and then you actually caught him talking to her, and he even told her that he used you. You would have never believed in this if someone else told you, but you heard it by yourself. You replied to him back, "I'll be there to get my things and cuckoo from there." You only took your important stuff, and the clothes and other things were still in his apartment. He immediately replied, "Where are you?" "You don't have to know. I'll be there to get my stuff." "You are not getting anything, especially cocoa," he replied. "I'm the one who brought it. You have no right to him. He is ours and you are mine. Get back here now, or you know it won't take me much time to find where you are." And with that, the phone rang, showing his caller ID. You didn't answer and threw the phone on the couch before dropping on the couch. Tears were dropping down from your eyes. How can you even act all innocent and normal? I can't believe I was trapped in your plan so easily. And you bursted into tears. Jungkook was getting frustrated because he doesn't find where you are staying at the moment. Living with him for 6 months, you have observed him so well and also learned so many things that he could possibly do. That's why you paid the rent in cash and didn't tell anyone that you left the house, or else he would have found you in no time. What made you leave like this? This is really so annoying. If you think that you can hide from me for so long, no sweetheart, I won't let it happen. He then felt a presence near his legs, and when he looked down, it was no other than your dog. Jungkook bent down and picked him up before caressing his head. Did she leave in front of you? I promise you that I will bring her back by tomorrow. If she thinks she's clever, she forget who I am. His phone started to ring. Speak. His tensed up muscles relaxed after hearing the voice from the other side. Let her live the night by herself. He ended the call and looked at the dog. Let's surprise your mom in the morning. You woke up by the sound of the doorbell, making your heart come in your throat. You already guessed who it can be. Wiping your swollen eyes, you removed the blanket and stood up. Checking yourself in the mirror, you found out how vulnerable you are looking at this moment. The bell again rang, and this time, you decided to open it and face him. You decided to confront him. He should know what he's doing and how he hurted you when you love him with all your heart. Your hands trembled to open the door, but you twisted the knob anyways, and then you saw your soon-to-be husband, who was just using you all this time, standing in front of you with your dog in his arms. Your heart melted seeing Coco. Good morning, sweetheart. How was the night without me? You didn't reply and tried to take your dog, and he easily gave him to you before walking inside the apartment. Now we can talk about whatever tantrums you were throwing. He turned back to look at you while he closed the door. I am not throwing any tantrums. I'm just leaving. Leaving where? You are mine, and I'm not letting something that's mine walk away. You understood? Don't call me that because I don't belong to you. And you wanna hear from me, then listen. I'm not going to marry a man who lied to me in the beginning of the relationship. The whole relationship was a lie and I'm just a thing to use, right? He frowned and walked near you. And who told you that? You chuckled sadly. I wish someone would have told me, because that way I would have never believed this. But how can I ignore it when I hear that? What did you hear? Stop pretending innocent, Jungkook. I should have known why you never said that you love me back. You were just using me to get your ex back. How shamelessly you take a pride in using a woman to get back the other one. I hate you, Jungkook. Jungkook understood the whole thing. He did say that, but you took it in a wrong way. Is that why you left the house? Is this not enough for me to step back before you break me completely? He tried to come near you, but you stepped back. You told me that you have no connections with your ex. I trusted you, but you were playing with me all this time. Will you let me explain the whole thing? You just heard half things, and it's not how you are thinking. This time, I won't let you manipulate me. This whole relationship was based on a lie. He grabbed your hand and pulled you closer before locking you in his arms. I never lied, and listen to me first. I'm not asking you. You decided to listen to him, although you made up your mind not to trap in any of his lies now. The woman I used is not you, but my ex, and she's not even my ex. That day in the club when you were crying about your boyfriend cheating on you and how you broke up with him, I knew I have to take his place in your heart and made you forget all your pain. The whole ex talk was a lie, because I was never with any woman in my life except you, and that's why you never met her. She was just a fictional woman, and yesterday you heard me talking to a friend of mine. He believed that I have an ex just like you did. That's why I told him that she was good being a fake girlfriend, but I just used her to get what I love, and I can never love again because I have already given myself to you. You can see truth in his eyes, but now you are scared to believe him. Of course you never met his ex, neither you heard about her from anyone except him. His mother never mentioned any woman in his life. If you really think you can go away from me or leave me, I will never let it happen, because once something or someone belongs to me, I will never let them go until my last breath. Now stop this drama and let's go back home. He grabbed your hand and walked, but you didn't move. He saw tears in your eyes. He came near and wiped them off. Now what happened? I'm just scared. Don't you dare to break my heart, Jungkook. I would have never kissed you, never come close to you if I didn't mean it. He cupped your face and kissed you. You came out of the fitting room wearing your dream wedding dress. You and Jungkook came for a trial for the last time because your marriage is tomorrow. He got up and walked near you while you were feeling so shy and nervous. Your heart was racing so fast. How is the dress? Can I just kiss you right here and finish the marriage? Because I seriously can't wait for tomorrow after seeing you in this wedding dress. He chuckled. What will you say to your parents then? He came closer and brushed your hair back from your shoulder. You are mine and we are getting married, so it's our choice to marry this way or not. No one has to give their opinion on this. But I want that kind of marriage. Then we'll do it that way, whatever makes you happy. After finding out about the truth, you were able to trust him once again, and everyone knows about your marriage, so you don't want to create any complications. I have to go for a makeup trial as well, so I'll go and change it. When you were about to leave, he grabbed your hand and pulled you closer, making your heart stop beating for a second. Let me mark this day special too. And with that he kissed you, and to deepen it, he cupped your face before pulling you more closer. It was your wish to have a beach wedding and Jungkook approved it immediately. The fact that he always takes care of each and every wish and makes sure it should be fulfilled. But the fact that he lied to you in the beginning about having a girlfriend who did the same with him what your ex did to you. He might have not thought of something else, but his mistake was that he didn't thought of clearing it. That caused misunderstanding in you, and you even got scared to be with him for a while, but now everything is clear. The news of you both getting married is all over the media and even articles on magazines because Jungkook is a famous business figure. You walked through the aisle with your arms interlocked with your father. He gave your hand in his. Please take care of my daughter. Until my last breath, you held his hand and stood with him, looking so different and handsome. I changed the entire getup just to get this compliment from you. Now I'm happy. He chuckled slightly. The priest started to say the vows aloud and you guys accepted. Your and Jungkook's parents were sitting on the front row and the wedding was huge. Media was not allowed inside because you wanted it to be simple and between friends and families. Now the groom may kiss the bride. Jungkook took a step closer to you and cupped your cheek before kissing you. This guy didn't even hesitate or waited for a second while your face was red like a tomato. Both of your families were happy, but none of them know what happened between you two a few days ago. Jungkook smoothly handled the situation because he really forgot something like that happened. But if the end is good, then it's fine, but if not, then it's not the end.